Hello collectors and welcome back to another video where today we've got the Premier League 2025 hardback album. So these are the stickers that will be out on Thursday this week. I'm making the video on a Tuesday for you guys, so day after tomorrow you will be able to buy these in the shops and any of the major retailers. Now the price for one of these albums is going to be £30. You can pick these up on the Panini website. And Panini never send me stuff, so all this stuff I will be doing for the Premier League 2025 stickers will be out of my own pocket. So make sure to smash the like button, guys. Let's go for 30 likes on today's video. But without any further ado, let's get right into the album. Now, I've always said if you care about your collection and if you want your collection to last more than a year or two, I would go out and buy these hardback albums because they do last a long time. You know, I have collections more than 10 years now that are chilling there on the bookshelf. No scratches, nothing, because they are completely tucked away in a little sleeve in a hardback album. And for £30, you do get quite a nice album that looks really nice, really well polished. And you do get two of the stickers as well. So I will be opening the stickers first before we move on to the album itself. Looking at the package designs, you probably would have seen all the YouTubers did get stuff from Panini to open. I unfortunately didn't. For some reason, Panini don't really like us. But alas, I will still bring out stuff that Panini don't really send out, like the hardback album and all the other stuff. So, first up, we got the Ed Sheeran Ipswich Town kit, which is like, it's a really weird material. It's like cloth. Now, I haven't seen this one before, I don't think. Maybe if I did, it would have been many, many years ago. But the kits are really nice and matte design. I think it will look really cool. Something different to, you know, the always shinies they usually get. Now, a sticker packet is a 5-sticker packet. And we got Jacob Greaves, new signing for Ipswich. So we've got nationality, club, Premier League logo, the name, position, whether it's a new signing or not, and does it say anything on the back? Yeah, just the badge and the number. I've got Mavidi, with James Maddison. The star always means that it is an England, or the player represented his country in the past, so Maddison obviously played for England, and Sander Berge played for Norway. The new Fulham signing, and now let's move on to sticker packet number 2. We've got a nice West Ham player. Who's it going to be? Can I guess from the top? It is... Oh, it's Guido. Is it Guido? It is. Guido Rodriguez, one of the new signings for West Ham. Hasn't really done that great. But, he's still very early doors. Still only played half a season. I think it's going to be just fine going forward. So, not a big issue. We've got Jens Karuste for Ipswich Town. We've got Willy Bolly. This man's been around for absolute ages and he still plays. Willy Bolly, well, it feels like he's been around for about, 5-6 years. But let's move on to the album. So I'm going to try to be very careful of this because I only bought one and I don't want to damage it in any way, shape or form. But the album is exactly the same as the normal album, but it is very high quality and it is, as I said, hardback. So we've got the keys, we've got elite parallels, so every team's elite sticker also has 4 super rare parallels, each in a different colour. So which one's the best? I don't know, is it orange, is it gold, is it green, is it purple? But I always welcome different parallels, it's not something that everyone will collect, it's probably only the hardcore collectors. I'm not saying I'm a hardcore collector, but I will be opening a lot of packets off camera, so it is probably going to be some of those variants in there. How rare, you say? I don't know. If you go by previous years, they were super rare. So I love the little portrait behind every sticker, which shows you who to stick in which place. Right, what else we got? We've got elite. So each team looks like it's got elite. It's got the fixtures, which is nice. So the more stats they have is better. I always say, if a manufacturer puts a lot of effort into a collection, I think, they should reap the rewards. Like the current Premier League 2025 season, I think Panini done a really good job with this. Even though Panini don't like us, I still think it's a fantastic collection. What we got? We got Villa. So we've got league positions. You can see they went from 17th under Steven Gerrard to 4th under Emery. which is absolutely insane because Villa only came up a few seasons ago. We've got Brentford, another team that's, absolutely steaming through the Premier League. Thomas Frank, how do you finish? Like, I know obviously he finished third because he went up, but then how do you finish so high up with the team that you've got? It's Brentford. We've got Brighton, another team that's overperforming as always. That sixth position, even ninth position for Brighton, really good. Now we've got Chelsea, 4th, 3rd, 12th, and 6th. Obviously, had a stint under Frank Lampard, who isn't a bad manager, by any stretch of the imagination. We've got Palace. Even got average age and average height, which I think is quite interesting. Possession, average possession, expected goals, and goal conversion. That's really cool. Like, all of these stats are welcome as always. We've got Everton, the Toffees, Mr. Sean Dyche. I think he's a fantastic manager. What he done with Burnley, fair play to him. I was about to make a joke, it's 4-4-2, but I won't. We forgot Carlos Vinicius, who's a squad player. That's one thing I didn't notice is the squad players. Now, the squad players are players that play for the team but weren't included in the collection. Sometimes they're completely random because, some of these players do play week in, week out. I love this. I think that's fantastic. I think it looks pretty cool. We've got Panini sticker stars. Okay. Oh, so you even got the previous seasons of these players. That's quite cool. It's like going down memory lane. And it seems like every single team has got one of them. Is that right? Is that right what I'm saying? So you've like Ward-Prowse is a former Liverpool, Southampton player. So he done all that. And he doesn't, Oh, so he's under Forest, yeah. But even though he's on loan, I don't know why they picked Ward-Prowse, not sure. We've got Wan-Bissaka, the Uniteds, and now West Ham. So I think it's quite cool. Maybe they could have used the same player from the same team. I'm sure every single team out there has got players that date back 5 years, but that's my personal choice. We've got record breakers with Jamie Vardy, what I think it's called, 11 consecutive goals in 11 consecutive games. We've got John Terry. Like, Jamie Vardy's going to go down as an icon, isn't he? Like an absolute hero for Leicester. Do they have any squad players? They've got quite a few. No, that's Leicester. Oh, yeah, good, because I forgot Leicester went down. Yeah, because they went up last season. I was like, that's definitely not it. That's insane. How can you go from 5th to 5th to 8th to getting relegated? Insanity. But Liverpool, Arne Slot. So yeah, it seems like all the updated managers are here, obviously apart from the Southamptons and is the Bournemouths and Wolves. All of these should be here as normal. We've got Man United. Shout out to Manchester. We've got Newcastle. We've got Nottingham Forest. Nottingham is an insane night out. If you guys ever get a chance to, I went for the for the West Ham Forest game last year, or I think it was last season. I think it was like Feb time, and it was a really good night out. My phone died and I lost my Airbnb address, so I ended up wandering the streets of Nottingham at 3 a.m. trying to find it. But as I said, it's an insane night out. We've got West Ham, my team, big up, Hammers. Shame really what's happening with us, but what can you do when you got Lopetegui as the manager? And finally, we got Wolves, Gary O'Neill, unfortunately sacked recently, but still got them to where they are right now. So we've got the transfer updates. These will be out on the Panini website later on next year. So you've got a page for that. And you can always complete your missing stickers by going on the Panini website, putting the code in, and getting your remainders. So yeah, guys, this is going to be it for the Hardback album. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to smash the like button. But for now, this is going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one, and goodbye.